What's up, Eurovision fam? Happy Super Bowl Sunday in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's the Pats versus the Seahawks. Who's going to be taking home the championship by that point? I don't know, but it's happening here.
Why are we
Niners fan by
talking about
proxy.
a
Because
superb owl?
we're talking about the superb owl because that is the one injection of American culture we're pretty much going to get this season. And I mean, it's happening in my backyard pretty much. So it's Super Bowl Sunday here in the States. That's where all the fanfare is, but that's not what we're talking about in this stream. We have a
It's
lot of
the
stuff
Bad
to
Bunny
cover.
Bowl, baby. That's what I'm ready for.
It's the Bad Bunny Bowl. Oh my gosh, I'm
Okay.
so ready. Congratulations for
I'm
Album
not
of the
gonna
Year, by the
watch.
way.
I'm not gonna watch it either way. um. Oh God,
I'm watching it for Bad
Manolo.
Bunny. I'm watching it for Benito.
Once the Danish occupying forces come, I'm gonna have to answer for my thoughts about Dansk Melody Grand Prix, and
But no,
we will be talking about Melody Grand Prix.
we will be talking about
stream.
Melody Grand Prix. It is time for that, frankly. But also, yes, we do have other folks in here. Hello, Future Greenlanders, obviously joking. Bad Bunny. Hello, friends. Feliz Dia de Benito. Feliz Bad Bunny Bowl. Yeah, so that's why it's all crowded over here right now. And how many topics do we have to cover today? We have pretty much like a whole,
We
we
have
have a
so
fully
much.
packed stream.
We've got to so it's Benidorm Fest week. We got to get through. We got Benidorm Fest. We've got to talk what happened yesterday. We have to talk about, oh my gosh, Dansk Melody Grand Prix, which is better than Melody Grand Prix this year. Congrats, Denmark.
Who'd have thought? Who'd have ever thought?
We've got Dora. We've got Sing for Greece. We've got
Eesti
Laul. We have Supernova. Yeah, I think we should start with site articles because our site articles are very Benidorm Fest focused. Okay.
Yes. So, you guys go ahead and take a look at our site. Once again, we did mention the Vidbir article that Lily put up last year, but if you guys want to have a closer look into Rosalinda Galan from Benidorm Fest, Augusto had conducted an editorial interview with her to kind of get her take on what participating in Benidorm is like. And it is in Spanish, and I have not gone back to translate it back for myself yet, but for all the excitement regarding Amatadora and her entry and who is bringing the flamenco flavor to Benidorm this year. Go ahead and check out his article. He's been amazing for covering Benidorm Fest and Benidorm. It's been incredible fun so far. Go ahead and also look out for the channel. We're going to be having a couple of the interviews of folks that we had from Benidorm Fest that were just ultimately really fun. So those are site articles so far for this week. We're going to have a lot more content and stuff coming out pretty soon.
Yep. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just trying
No,
to
that's
do
okay.
something real quick on my note stuff. Yeah. So yeah. We'll also be having live streams after each show, about 10 to 15 minutes after the show ends. You can check out our live streams where we will be discussing, or I won't be there because I have to freaking go to work. But we'll be discussing. There. Yeah, we'll be discussing Jordan and Augusto. We'll be discussing the shows. And there is one for the two semis along with the final.
Yes, ma'am. Keep an eye out for that. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to let me know in the comments of what your thoughts are and what you thought of the show.
Yeah. I guess we should go ahead and talk about what happened yesterday. So Vidbir did occur yesterday. And LELÉKA won with the song Ridnym, which number one, I had to edit the article because I there's two Ukrainian artists with the name LELÉKA. There's the one who won Vidbir, and there's another Ukrainian Berlin jazz band. And I had gotten the two mixed up, so I had to go back and edit the article. Yeah. How do you feel about the song Ridnym?
I'll be honest, before the live performance, I didn't quite understand it. I didn't get what was going on and I didn't see the vision. But by the time they brought it to the stage, by the time I kind of got what Jamala's take on what this would best look like competitively, and I saw kind of like the voila camera script, how it had like the back and forth swaying, very well done. I loved the camera work. Vocals were flawless. The song itself, you really do have to see it to believe it in a sense. I get it. I do understand that this is something that's probably going to do very well at this point. And it's also because it's the only soft ballad so far that doesn't feel like it's trying to be like jumping out with how clear the message is, like Mother Nature.
Yeah.
I think it's a
The thing
lot more I don't think it's as accessible, but I think it's a lot more nuanced.
I think I agree with you on this because when it comes to rhythm, I feel like I'm not a big fan of it in studio. I
Mm,
had mentioned previous like in last stream, like not really my kind of thing in studio. But I
yeah.
think that they paired the sound of the song with the visuals so well. It really elevated the live performance.
Mhm.
The work with like the wind machine was also really dynamic and interesting. The
Yeah.
fact that like she was kind of slicked back in the hair, but the outfit had so much movement to it.
Mhm.
Um, it really helped elevate and like sell the story of the song really,
Mhm.
really well for me.
Yeah, and she had that like focused moment of engagement with the camera and the audience that I feel like the other acts were lacking, frankly. Even acts who I feel like are mainstays in Vidbir, who've performed very strongly in the past, didn't have that level of wanting to connect with the listener to the same level that LELÉKA did. And she demonstrated that very well, and she absolutely did deserve to win.
Hmm. Yeah. I think overall we did get a great show out of Vidbir yesterday.
Hmm.
Um yeah, I mean like I some performances for me kind of fell apart once we
Hmm.
got them live. Um but at the same time I think like things went well.
Hmm. We do have a little bit of a contrasting opinion here. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
I
Go
feel like
ahead.
LELÉKA is being overhyped overall. I didn't love any Vidbir songs. Some performances were better than others for sure. Two or three songs were quite bad. I will agree with that. Two or three songs were quite bad. I don't feel like LELÉKA is overhyped per se. I think, at least for me, this song is so markedly different from the rest of the entries that there had to be a significant moment of focus just on what made it different as opposed to the other acts, because there's a lot of resilience songs in Vidbir this year, but a lot of them kind of went for the same motif, the same sound that
Hmm.
kind of isolated this one a little bit more. So I think that's what brought it a little bit more attention. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, and Bajj 6579 says they are the same. The girl was the front woman. Okay, so the jazz band LELÉKA is
Mhm.
named after LELÉKA and she's the front lady. Thank you. So I guess I wasn't completely I was confused. I'm not gonna lie. And then oh that was the one you had just pumped up. Um and Mark says, I thought the sound and staging was much improved in Ukraine this year.
I would agree with that.
I mean, they've been having to have this like national fight under bad circumstances. And then just seem to be like figuring it out and getting things
Mhm.
together much better.
Mhm.
And TDCD says Ridnym is a song made for a live performance. And
That
I
it
would
is.
agree.
It is. Yeah.
Mhm. So it's like one of those ones where studio cut, I have a list of songs where in studio I'm not a big fan, but live they really, really work for me. And I think that's definitely going on that list for me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
And I mean, like, I'm seeing a lot of colorful opinions in the comments about the song, which
Mhm.
is, I mean, that's good because Ukraine, they are very receptive to criticism and how they would like to improve and be better. I do think this is just slightly different from what they would, because they do choose something different every year. But this is, I feel
Mhm.
like, a little further off the deep end than what they would usually pick in terms of differences to draw. But I mean, all valid opinions.
Yeah, all valid. So, we also have other things to talk about that happened
Mhm.
yesterday.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and just hit on Melfest real quick. So we got our qualifiers.
Mhm.
Sorry,
It's
I'm
your
like,
girl.
I
It's your
know.
girl.
So yes, of course, we had Felicia qualifying with my.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, what's the name of the song? Is it my song? No, it's not. It's my system. Oh my god, I'm telling you, man. Sometimes I forget how to like words
Uh-huh.
and how they work. Right. I am sorry. Give me one moment. My screen just went dark for some reason. I'm trying to fix that.
My system is for all the little gamer girlies, you know. It's for the people in Sweden who have been shut inside for so long because of winter, so they've just been at home listening to their like little EDM rhythm games. It's for them. It's for the
Mhm.
people who've been stuck at home and want to get out. Felicia, she's the antidote for this. And it's so refreshingly synthy
Yeah,
compared to what the
like
rest of Melfest does. Oh,
so in the interview we did last week, she was like, "Oh yeah, like this song is bringing back like the pop songs of like the 2010s," and I think she really delivered on that one.
mhm,
It was really enjoyable, and the live performance was interesting as well.
mhm.
The other direct to final qualifiers were Brandstad City Slackers. Um, it was what it is. It's a dance. It's old. It's Swedish men of a certain age performing a song, and the Swedish public, along with myself, we need at least one of these in the final every year. So I
Every
every
year.
year, and
Mhm.
then the going on to the second chance, whatever it's called, round now was Robin Bingston with Honey Honey. Um, it was cute. It was
Hey,
a cute song.
ChatGPT, give me any Swedish country pop song. Write it right now.
I mean, yes, but I was very distracted by his backing dancers.
Yeah,
They
no,
were
because
all very attractive, and I was interested in watching that for a while. I have a Laman counter for the I've been keeping track of all the different performances he's in Melodifestivalen this year. If anyone's curious about what's going on in my mind. But no, they were like that one guy with the thick beard and who was bald, very hot. Um, what can I
there's just
say?
the
I'm
amount
a
of
sim
like it was hot men. It was this was the
Yeah.
heat of hot men because I mean even Vanessa City Slackers I was like like oh oh but Robin's dancers are mainstays in Melfest. These are all familiar faces and familiar faces like for Robin's entries I'm pretty sure as well. They know how to work that stage. They know how to work the camera and votes.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
reliable.
and I have to say, I think this heat was stronger for me than last heat
Mhm.
because we had more variety.
Mhm.
Um, and none of the songs was I like, oh, this is just a rip off of this song. Like I wasn't hearing other songs each time a song was on the stage.
Yeah.
I thought Glitter was it was good. It was like a good little I
K-pop.
thought it
That's
wasn't
K-pop
bad.
to me.
It
That's
is
K-pop to
giving
me.
K-pop,
Yeah.
but like you need one of these, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Oxygen, if this was the 90s and that was the ending song to a movie, that would do numbers on the contemporary charts
Can,
100%.
like really quickly about Oxygen. Of course, this is coded for me to be my favorite. It is coded
Yeah.
for me to be my favorite. But they gave her the non-qualifier dress. They gave her the non-qualifier Molly Pedersen Hamar risers and the lights. As soon as I saw those, I was like, no, that's it. That's nail in the coffin. Like sometimes Melfest is so formulaic that you know who is not going to make it just by what they're wearing.
Mhm. Yeah. And then I
Oh,
thought like Clara
so Disney.
Almstrom, that was cute. I like her voice a lot. The
Mhm.
song I was kind of iffy on, but it wasn't bad. That staging though, I'm like girly pop.
For IKEA
What a
sheet.
I love an IKEA. Um, you know, that's a lot of people's introduction to Swedish culture is IKEA.
Mhm.
And she's honoring their traditional flat pack furniture. Overall, it was a good heat.
It was. It
I
was my favorite
again,
so far, I would say.
I mean, we've
Definitely.
only had 2 heats, but
Th
I would take this one over last week. And
Yeah,
again, I'm
same.
just enjoying Melfest. It's like it's been a while since I enjoyed Melfest. All right, let's take a look at some comments here. Going back up, this is from TDCT. Felicia staging is honestly of the best Melfest stagings of all time. Genuinely speaking, yes.
Hey, I think you're
They
onto something there. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they actually put a lot of effort into that. And that's like one of
Mhm.
those things when it comes to Melfest, a lot of the time they're staging. I'm like, oh, when you size this up to Eurovision, it's not as impactful, but I think this still would be really impactful.
I agree. And,
Very dynamic and interesting.
I like the
Um,
switch too. Like, I like the switch of, like, what On Your Face is covered. I feel like that
yeah.
has a lot of good stage show dynamic to it that keeps you glued and keeps
Hmm.
you really within the song, and the song itself is really good, so
Yeah. Let's see. Mark says, I agree, Lily. If you're gonna perform a very generic track, then at least give me something nice to look at. Thank you. That was for the
that
wine
kinda thing.
moms.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
was for just, you know what? I'm a little day drunk. Actually, no, it's nighttime over there. I'm a little drunk. I'm watching the show with my kids. At least I'm gonna have something nice to look at.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
now that just made me think of the person who showed their grandmother. Their grandmother was watching the Grammys last weekend,
Uh-huh.
and she learned about Bad Bunny, and her grandma is just so enamored with that. It's really funny. She's like, my grandma was watching the Grammy. She's like, there was a man, and he didn't speak English really well, but he just was a man. I'm like, what? And then she keeps showing her grandmother. Again, you know what? When you get to a certain age, your inhibitions slip away, and
Mhm.
just things come out of your mouth sometimes that people go, oh, okay.
But also
I
Benny
can't
has,
wait to
like,
be that
he has
age.
a timeless sexiness about him, you know?
I can't wait to be the age where I can just get a little drunk and tell my grandkids I think that's a good looking man. That's what I hope my Melfist future lies with. Another comment from TBCT. Arwen is honestly such a star, but his Melfist songs are underwhelming. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I disagree most with this entry, but I do agree in general.
And then Marky Mark 202 says Glitter gave Benjamin Ingrosso vibes. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I listen
Mhm.
to Benjamin Ingrosso still. Um, he's got some tunes. So yeah, that was what
Mhm.
happened with Melodifestivalen. I guess it's time we go on to Supernova. Was that the other show that happened yesterday?
Supernova and, the Lithuanian, Heat as well. Mhm.
I guess let's talk with the Lithuanian Heat first. Just
Okay.
solely because with Supernova we do have the final, and we've talked in depth about things that happened with Supernova.
Mhm.
This was a Lithuanian Heat. Lithuania is
Yes.
back to being their usual selves.
Mhm.
Um, I have nothing more to say really, other than okay,
I
okay,
mean, okay,
Lithuania.
so, like, I'll talk briefly about who made it. So, Black Biceps took, 1st place, it looks like, with Let Me Cook. It's a Black Biceps song. It is one of those goofy man songs that does well at a national final because it just appeals to a very wide audience.
Mm-hmm.
Paulette qualified with Sako, very loud. I didn't find any, like, rhythm or melody or anything, but I was like, "Yes," because of that. Um and in the wild card round, we have RMS Papechkis with Tumano, which I thought was very sweet and melodically kind of just smooth and nice. I wouldn't say I have a ton to highlight about this heat, though. I kind of feel like
Yeah,
it's kind of typical of a Lithuanian heat.
I'm gonna leave it at that, Mark,
Uh,
because I agree. It was a rough heat to
it
get through.
was it was rough. It was rough.
I am a Eurovision national final with Lithuania apologist, and I can't with that one. Um,
It
I
it was
just it
it was a
was
lot. It was a lot to get through. It was long, frankly.
okay. And now we have to talk about Supernova. So we
Hmm.
got our final half of the semi. Goodness
Hmm.
gracious, they all came from like the second half of the show. But our qualifiers were Mix Galvanoskis, Legzina, Atvara, Chrissy, and then Robert Ox. How are we
Hmm.
feeling about these qualifiers?
This, I feel like, is generally a weaker semifinal than
It is
semifinal
so
1.
much weaker than Semi
It's
1.
much
They
weaker.
stacked Semi 1 was stacked, okay?
Mhm.
This like I would have taken other artists from Semi 1 that didn't qualify if they were in this instead.
I would agree with
Number
that.
1, I hear the name Cruel Angel, okay? And I immediately go Zan Koku no Tenchi no Teze, and I have to like you can't title a song Cruel Angel because the weebs are gonna go, oh yeah, Cruel Angel's thesis. That's where our
Oh, that's
minds are
what it
gonna
is!
go. And then
Yeah! Oh my god.
those two words combined, have definitively become a meme in themselves.
Mhm.
Like there's a hockey documentary about the Czech Republic that uses that song as its opening. Why? I don't know. There's a college hockey team in the US that now has that as like their hype song. Again, it's become a meme of itself. Like Xena, not my favorite work from her. This is more like the kind of stuff she does solo. So if you like kind of like clubby like clubby spoken wordy ramblings, this is that. I enjoyed it though at the same
The
time.
Rainbow Junior Eurovision staging completely threw me out of the song, I'll be
Yeah, I
honest.
was like, what are we doing? Like the staging, the background of the stage and then her movements just did not mesh together. because
Mhm.
this is like you need more like a clubby kind of feeling looking at
Mhm.
situation.
Yep.
Um, what was that? Atvara, I like the motif of the glass
Mhm.
that translated from the augmented reality, the background, her outfit, you know what I mean? Like that metaphor was wrote out. But AR usually doesn't look very good. I think it looked actually pretty decent.
It did.
Chrissy with
Love the dress.
Take It. Yeah.
Take It.
Take It.
Did she sing?
I think it was like
Did she
I
sing?
mean, I think she shouted a lot. But I was into it. Like I think for me that's the one of the qualifiers I liked the most. Um just because it was giving, kind of I want to say that I don't want to say angry, but it was giving kind of like an aggressive vibe I was into, like aggressive rocker chip vibe. And I enjoy that sort of a
It
thing.
struck
We'll
me as
talk
like
about that more.
five girls kind of like improvising how to respond to someone who had broken up with one of the girls in like in someone's walk-in closet. Like something about it had, I don't know, it just didn't sit well with me. As a matter of fact, it sat very poorly with me, and I haven't fully
Mhm.
deciphered what feeling that is. But congratulations, Chrissy.
And then raving at the Taj Mahal, you can't rave to this,
What the
which
hell
is
was
my biggest
that?
complaint.
What the hell was that? Okay, no.
I don't
Like
know. It was a
what
mess.
it was like the choreography was so boring and slow, first of all. Second, raving, lights. Where are the lights? Like it is just generic national selection stage lighting. The choreography is slow. There was no energy in the performance. Nothing, really nothing grabbed me about that, but I knew it was going to qualify just because it has a hook, it's memorable,
Mhm.
that kind of thing, but it's relying just on what the studio track is providing. Nothing was brought to the stage.
Yeah. Okay, and then I guess ooh, sorry. So next week we have our final for Supernova.
Mhm.
I feel like oh gosh, I'm so afraid. Once again, I'm like, oh Latvia, if you pull a Denmark on us, I'm gonna be
Latvia
so
never does what I
disappointed.
want. They never do what I want.
I mean, they did what we wanted last year.
What did they do last year?
Tatomaitis.
Oh my god. No. Yeah, no, they did. They did Tattoo Maito last year. Wow, you guys like anyways, but that was the correct decision. The only time I've known them to do that though. The only time.
I yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like Emilia is the one who's gonna get it.
I
Again, I'm terrified that's what's gonna happen. I would love to see Kat Kali
I am seeing a
take
lot of
it.
comments highlighting Count Kylie and this one by Diego Rodriguez. I think Atfara has an outside shot, but it's Count Kylie's to lose. And I
Mhm.
think I did see a metric recently that Count Kylie's performance was the best or most viewed on YouTube. That could be beneficial, trending in that direction. I am really worried though. I just am because it's Supernova, and the song that I feel like has the highest quality is rarely, seldom the one who's going to be able to take it.
Yeah. Marky Mark says Latvia is probably going Hautgali, Amelia, or Atvara. And yeah, I would pick Hautgali on that as well. Um, goodness gracious, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure I'm only highlighting ones I want to highlight. I
Mhm.
would be happy with Elpo too.
Yeah,
I really
Alpha was
enjoy
good,
that song.
really
I
good.
would change the staging if it wins just a little bit. With Count Kylie, just send that
Mhm.
at this point
As is, as
as
is,
is. You don't
with
need
the
to tweak too much.
newspapers, with the boxes, every single thing could work as is. I just want a little bit more polish in the vocals, but that's something that can be
Hmm.
worked on before next weekend, for sure.
Yeah. We have here international voters will overwhelm the Amelia vote.
Okay, well, I mean, like, Trader
Oh
Joe's music. We love a Trader Joe's.
my gosh. Okay, Europeans, is it true that you guys want Trader Joe's bags? Because I've seen that like
I have
Europeans and
6.
Asians
I have 6
are
different colors of Trader
like
Joe's bag.
buying Trader Joe's bags as like a fashion statement.
It well, I mean, I understand because we buy them out here as a fashion statement. Like to my left, they're too far for me to grab, but I have 6 different colors of Trader Joe's bags.
I have one Trader Joe bag. I don't like Trader Joe's, okay? It's my least favorite grocery store.
Mm, mhm.
Because it's a snack store. If you actually can cook, going to Trader Joe's is pointless because like what are you gonna make?
It's
You know
not
what I
an oasis
mean?
in a food desert. Like, it does not actually
Yeah.
feed you.
But their chicken salad is really good. I do like the
Mm,
chicken salad. I get a chicken
mhm.
salad wrap usually from them. Also, I have one Trader Joe's bag, and it is a sardine can. It's my favorite one.
Ah!
Um, I have the sardines one because I
I
like
want
sardines.
I
I
love
have
sardines too.
tins. I have so many tins of fish in my house. Like my mom's like, "How much tin fish do you eat?" I'm like, "A lot."
Tin fish is good, you guys. I'm a tin fish supporter, 100%.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what was this? I remember the international fans got Samantha Tina the win because she was second in Latvian vote. Oh goodness.
Is that what happened?
Sorry, Nanola has a question for us. It's very important.
Up in
They
Popeyes
opened
in
a
this.
Popeyes in my city. Would you suggest it? I like Popeyes.
I like
Okay.
Popeyes.
I don't
Um,
like their spicy chicken is too spicy for me
really?
personally. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't. I mean, I'm a weak baby.
Mhm.
When it comes to that. Red beans and rice is the best side they have. Dirty
Yes.
rice is okay.
Mhm.
If you are someone who does not eat pork, though, you cannot eat the red beans and rice or the dirty rice because they use pork in both.
Mhm.
So it will give you an upset tummy. Their mashed potatoes and gravy is also pretty good. They've got a pretty solid gravy.
Mhm. Their mac
Talking
and cheese
about
is a little bit of a
Popeyes.
miss to me.
I don't know, like their mac and cheese. What I like about it is it's like actually baked.
Mhm.
So
It
like
is
it
actually
has like
baked.
the baked macaroni feel to it.
Yeah.
Um, you know what? They probably have the best fast food macaroni and cheese.
But I think I might disagree with that, but we could definitely revisit that. My recommendation is the chicken sandwich, though. I mean, if the spicy chicken sandwich, but chicken sandwich, if you aren't really into
Mhm.
spicy, they do that pretty well. So yeah, Popeyes. That's what I could say
Yeah,
about them.
I I enjoy a Popeyes. It's
Mhm.
well seasoned. It's like actually like if you're expecting KFC, it's not gonna be like that. It's got more seasoning.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You already might knocked over my microphone and my camera today.
I do want to highlight this from
I'm
Mark. I'll
sorry.
be so sad if we lose Count Kylie. It's probably their first national final song I've fallen in love with this season, all along with Ant and Minimal Wind, who I know are I know losing. So this song, it also is Mark. I am completely with you on that. This is one of my favorite songs of the season, if not my favorite song of the season. And losing it, we would be in the same boat. So sympathize with you. Hold my
Yeah,
hand. We're gonna make it.
but here's the thing. When it comes to Latvia, I've been burned by Latvia before where they have something so special in their national selection
Oh,
and
maybe
then
yeah.
decide to go with a completely wrong decision. S amoeba. I am still not over losing S amoeba.
There are almost tears in my eyes every time I think about that song because it's like I want to ask Laura Risotto, like, what was the name of the song that you performed in Lisbon? I want to see how quickly she forgets the name of that song because at no point was this going to be memorable or worthy of qualifying. Esamiba could have taken home the whole thing. I am.
Gosh, we can
I'll be
talk
sad about
about.
it forever. I will be sad about it forever.
I'm gonna
I
be
don't
sad about it
care.
forever too. I really am. But yeah, we've got to go ahead and
Yeah, we got a lot of
move
other
on.
topics we can
Oh,
mourn together. I don't have faith at this
sorry.
point.
Oh,
Ah,
here we go.
I
We have a
I'll
question.
selectively have faith. Did you hear
Uh,
Afara from Latvia?
yeah, we
Yes.
talked about it just a few minutes ago. It's like it's more a Jordan song than me. Like it's a well done ballad. I think the motif and everything translates really well across, each one.
Mhm. Yeah, and the vocal really stood out to me. I loved what she was wearing. The imagery for the staging stands out in comparison to the rest of the qualifiers. I feel like she could really bring like some more oomph to the final. So yeah, interesting, very unique entry for Supernova.
Okay, let's go ahead and go to the neighbors. Do they touch? Maybe. Yeah, they do. So we have to go over to Estelau in Estonia.
Yeah.
We have a 12 act final. They got rid
Hmm.
of the semis. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm just like, taking a look here. And so we've got Chiltrick and Max performing Jolly Roger, Robert Lina with Metix Rus, Gerta Paya with Tavis Yesuls, Yuri Pritz with Warrior, Uliana Oriana with Rhythm of Nature, Ollie with Slave, Marta Picani with Kelkus, Nop with Days Like This, Getayani with The Game, Aunt and Minimal Wind with Wounds Don't Wanna Fall, Vanilla Ninja with Too Epic to Be True, and Stockholm Cowboys with Last Man Standing. All I want to say is it feels like there's a rock revival happening in Estonia, and I'm kind of here for it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a stronger than the last couple have
Mm-hmm.
been for me personally, Estee Lau. Like, those are just kind of my first thoughts.
No, period. So, were there any that kind of popped out to you in the first listen?
Okay, so we all know I'm a Minimal Wind girly. I
Mm-hmm.
love to see Minimal Wind anytime they show up at Estee Lau.
Yep.
Um, I mean, it's not a rock song, but it kind of made me go, okay, yeah. I would love to see this go further. Um, I'm gonna say this is probably Ollie's best entry for me personally. I'm usually not a big fan of him, but I'm feeling this one more than his other tries have been. And we know I'm a sucker for folky sounds. So, Rhythm of Nature, again, banger. Would stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are kind of my top
Nice.
three.
All right. If I were gonna be highlighting some, I really love Greta Paya's song "Divas Eulis." I
Hmm.
just feel like it is Euro dance to its core. It sounds really good. It promises a really good performance, and I don't know, it's just synthy and reliable. Like it just seems like a really reliable, good bass song for a dance party. So very well done.
Yeah.
Um, Vanilla Ninja's "Too Epic to Be True." Ah! I
I like
love
it
it.
better than
I
Cool Vibes.
love it. I
I would
love
put
it.
this over Cool Vibes any day. I'm not a big fan of that one. But yeah, no, this, I'm not a big fan of like Eurovision artistry going back to Eurovision,
Mhm.
but it's been long enough that I wouldn't be angry.
I like it because it is, first of all, so markedly different from Cool Vibes. Second, it
Hmm.
it feels like the lyrics make no sense, and I love that. I love how, like, I was listening to the lyrics and I was like, wow, these lines aren't really responding to each other, and the melody is also kind of like weird, but something about that just works so well for me. And it's, I think that and Greta Paya's song are my most listened to so far this year.
Hmm.
And I will be honest, I am a little disappointed with Minimal Wind and Ant. A little bit. I
Okay.
know that this is something coded for me, especially.
Hmm.
I really loved their songs last year, both of them individually. This one, I don't know. It's just not hitting the same, and that I really don't have a singular reason why that is. It's just not.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Gonna hit up with Marky Mark.
Mm.
Minimal wins sound like something Ireland should send. You know what? You're
Should
right.
should
Should.
will
They wouldn't
they wouldn't.
ever. Honestly, I feel like I need to just Ireland, just like get the Eurovision ARI team to pick your when you come back,
Mhm.
just get them to pick your song. I trust them. They wouldn't steer you wrong. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, Greta Paya, lots of fun on that one. And Marky Mark again says Greta's song would benefit from being longer.
A 10-minute remix. Let's go. You know.
Ooh, yes. Then we have Mark G with I feel like the momentum is with Ollie. I don't mind his songs. I just feel like I've heard it all before. I guess I'm just not angsty teenager anymore. I mean, I'm not either, but sometimes your inner teenage angst has to come out.
Oh yeah.
Why
Mhm.
do you think millennials love Olivia Rodrigo so much?
Ooh, next analysis. No, that is a really
Like,
thing too.
yeah.
My Olivia Rodrigo phone case. Now,
Oh,
this is
that's
just
just
some
because you.
lady from Google Earth. But, anyways, no, yeah,
Why do you have a phone case with a
I tell
random
people
person on
I
it?
tell people like this is Olivia Rodrigo, and then they look at it and they're like, no, that's not. That's just some lady. And I was like, yeah, from Google Earth.
Why is your
But
phone case just some random lady from Google Earth?
I don't know what to tell you. Like it's just cunty. Like, but
Oh
anyways,
my
enough
god.
about my phone case. The Olivia Rodrigo analysis that you bring is actually really interesting because I think as a
Mhm.
borderline millennial myself, that's what's kind of drawing me into this song. It kind of
Yeah.
does. have that like grunginess where like misunderstood vibes, even though I was too young to actually be a part of that crowd. That convinces me that this song is worthy of a win. And I do think this is Ollie's All for Nothing entry, honestly, you
Okay.
know? I feel like it's either this or nothing at all.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just saw a comment someone left. I'm gonna highlight in a second. Marky Mark says, "Let's be real. Jolly Roger's winning if it makes the super final." Are they One
Let
Piece fans? One Piece is very popular in some places. I
the
don't
thing is,
know.
to me, this is exactly the kind of song that does qualify to an SD Lao super final, you know? So I
Mhm.
do completely see what you're saying with that. Like, if you're ever in an SD Lao super final, it's gonna be that one really like in your face man song. This is gonna be that, you know?
But who else? It depends on who else is in that super final, though.
I think it's gonna be Ollie. I just think off the top of my head, if you're asking knee jerk reaction, I do believe Ollie will be in the super final.
Okay. All right. So that's what's happening with Estee Lau, and we'll go ahead and head over to the next one. Oh, where should we go next? I feel like we've got to talk about. Should we just get Denmark out of the way?
That's what I had up next. I had it up next.
Oh, oh, Denmark. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I think it's better than last year. I was not angry the whole time I was listening to it. So that is an improvement. I mean, last year wasn't bad though. But I think that Denmark is getting better um, at pulling these songs together.
I quite well, I mean, I will say there is a good amount of diversity in comparison to like the last 5 years. So
Mm-hmm.
they did decide to take a little bit more of a risk. Um, it's a quite intriguing lineup, wouldn't you say? What's a
Okay, well, let's just
yeah.
go over the lineup real quick. Hmm, sorry. We have Sandra Sanchez with Two Spirits, Late
Mhm.
Runner, Can You Feel It? Soren Topagar-Lund, Forvar Garheim. Sissel's back with Infinity. Emil Otto is back with Copenhagen Noir. That's probably the song that made me the most irritated when I was listening. I'm not going to lie. Mjorker with Touch My Love and Die. Lassie Scriver with Roaring Heart. And Erica Jane with Death of Me. Um,
Mhm.
so, Soren back. Happy to see it.
Mhm.
Is a
Yeah.
song Lega-esque? No. Lega was stronger.
I like it
But
though.
it's
This is
not
this is
bad.
one that I really like. I do like
I know
this song
I do
though.
like this one.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Um it's just not, the heights aren't as high with this one. It's not bad, but like it's just when we compare and contrast, you had a masterpiece
Mhm.
in 3 years ago. You had a masterpiece that if that would have won, we would have been looking at a year where Lily's number one song is from Denmark, and that's a weird situation that none of us really know what to do with. Okay. That would have gotten me some goodwill in that country for a while. But yeah, this isn't bad. It's just like it there's something from it missing that takes it away from being what could be great.
I think the hook isn't strong. I think it doesn't have a
Mm,
significant enough hook to me. And it's the kind of song that really just kind of relies and catches on that because it is really bright and it is kind of like radio friendly. And but you need something that has a little bit of repetition there that I'm not quite picking up as strongly as I feel like I could, or like something that
mhm.
was reliably with Liga Hair that I kind of felt like was an earworm.
Yeah. Um was it is Erica Jane's song I am enjoying. Um Not gonna lie, like Death of Me kind of is a vibe. Um
It
I'm
it is
into it.
something. It's something. I don't hate it. I don't even really dislike it. It's just a little confusing to me to listen to, but I think I just need
Mhm.
time. I think time is gonna be the biggest variable here.
Yes. And then I guess we have to talk about Sissel. I like Sissel. I don't like the song. My issue with Infinity
Mm,
is I like her lower register so much more
mhm.
when she's going for those like deeper, rich tones. I'm in love with her voice.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that from this song. And I'm just like, I know you can be like really in there, nice and was it a deep, rich vocal?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like, this is like not it for me. Just because, like, I would prefer to hear more of her, like, lower register. And this is
Yeah.
not in that.
And I'll be honest, a couple of the notes are just too long. Like
Mm.
the song, I feel like it has too few lyrics for it to really have the energy that it's trying to embody. Kind of like with Hallucination, the amount of lyrics that they were felt like they were fitted to the song and how rhythmically that would be performed. This, I feel like they had a melody and decided to strip back as many of the actual lyrics as possible. And now dive into infinity. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm focused on the fact that it doesn't make any sense because there aren't really other lyrics to inflate it around that.
Oh, I'm about to answer your question why that is. So looking at the credits, we have the Debs and Jimmy Joker Thornfeld on that one.
Someone free her. Someone free her.
I'm
Someone free
sorry.
her.
I just see Melfest names and go, suddenly things are making sense.
This song, I mean, it does sound like Sisal is meant to sing it, but it doesn't feel like a Sisal type song. You know, I listened to her project from before Hallucination made it to Eurovision last year, and it's missing a little bit of soul. I'll be honest, it is missing some spirit.
I'm sorry. I'm just like now I'm like get distracted looking at songwriters. Where are these people from? Okay, we've got more Danes than Swedes, it looks like, in the songwriter list.
Hey, nice.
Oh yeah, we've got you know what, Denmark. I'm happy to see you're not taking Melfest sloppy seconds as much.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why things have improved. It's just like if a song's not good enough, if one country is rejecting the song, why would you take it?
Here, Mark actually has a good synthesis of what it is I'm saying. Sisal is a lovely person, but Infinity is such a nothing burger. At least Hallucination had a great hook. And
Yeah.
that it did. Infinity has a hook. It has a hook, but melodically, it doesn't carry. And I mean, it's unfortunate because I love her voice. Her artistry is really great. It's reliable.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there.
You know, she founded the site. We
Yeah.
have to quote her every once in a while over here.
He is our
With the
chief.
deeper
So,
vocal. Yeah. She's the one in
yeah.
charge of us. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I got to bring up the deep, rich vocal.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
mean, I say deep, rich vocal too. She has changed our language to modify that a little bit more.
Soren's song needs a bigger chorus, personally. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
probably improve it. Because, like,
Yes.
again, there's not like a strong something that grabs onto you.
Uh-huh.
And again, like that could really oomph it. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what's happening in Denmark. Not the worst national final. Congratulations, Denmark.
Definitely not the worst. Definitely not.
We're grading on a curve.
Mm-hmm.
And Denmark has improved their grades. I am happy for them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's see. I guess who do we have left to talk about? Greece
It looks like we have
and
Greece,
Croatia.
Croatia, and we could also touch on Romania and Cyprus a little bit because Cyprus does have a
I
song
mean,
coming out in a couple minutes.
I don't care. I'm not doing internal selections. I couldn't care less about internal selections this year.
I guess,
You
yeah,
know,
we aren't doing that coverage. So, I mean, if you guys want to tell us your opinions, then for sure, like, let us know what you think of the song, but that's not going to be within our realm of coverage this year.
let's tap on Croatia real quick, and then we
Mhm.
guess we'll wrap it up with Greece because we've been putting off Greece for a while.
Yeah, I know. I
Sorry,
feel
guys.
bad. Like, you guys have been asking for so long, and then we've just been putting it off. So, yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
will be talking about Sing for Greece. Crazy name for a national selection. Absolutely insane. But
No, it's not. Think about Germany. How many times has Germany's been like, who's gonna sing for Germany?
oh yeah,
German
like
song.
yeah, no, it's German level
Our
bad.
song for Eurovision. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna
Croatia.
name all these names in Croatia. Um, I don't know. I'm feeling like
We could
it's
do
better
highlights.
than last year. Again, Croatia's improved. Croatia has improved on
Okay.
last year
Okay.
dramatically. There's
In
actually stuff on here I
mhm,
would not be angry about.
mhm. I Okay, so we will be getting, or at least no, the whole show is pretty much going to be happening in the duration of this next week. Wow.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, it's
yeah.
gonna be
Mhm.
basically the finals on Sunday of next
Mhm.
week.
All right, and the Greek final is also on Sunday. It's funny because yeah, those two are going to be taking place on Sunday. It's kind of unusual for the scheduling. But were there any in the Dora selection that you felt the need to highlight?
Um, oh my goodness. I'm trying to think. I'm not gonna lie, I got sick when I was listening to the songs from Dora. Uh, I was like going through them. I was like, oh no, I got ill. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like think back to when I was listening to the songs.
Because I could definitely talk about my opinions for Dora as well.
What was it? Okay, I'm gonna do two. Like the last two in the first semi
Mhm.
stood out to me. Ladina by Toma. It's a Balkan ballad. I hear a
Oh
Balkan ballad.
yes.
I'm here. I want to.
Yep.
I love a
Yep.
Balkan ballad.
Mhm.
I'm simple. Okay. I
Mhm.
just.
It's so sexy. It's so sexy. Like it is such I mean like I get it. It's like a deep, sad, romantic, like forlorn kind of song, but the delivery of it is just so artful.
Mhm.
Toma, yeah, like and it scratches that itch that I wasn't really getting from anybody else in Dora this year. I didn't get a really good classic Balkan ballad, I would say.
Yeah. But this is it. This is my classic Balkan ballad.
Hmm.
I like to have at least one of these a year, and
Yeah.
I'm getting one, and I'm so happy to have it. The other one, LELÉKA with Andromeda,
Hmm.
going folky. I'm into it. That vocal better be together. I'm gonna say that much. I know. I think they're like what the favorites to win amongst the fans.
I think it's theirs to
Um,
lose. I think it is theirs to lose.
yeah,
They have just really been polishing their performability over these last couple years, and I think they're out for blood this year. They're gonna take it super seriously, and Croatia hasn't sent anything like this in a really long time. So
yeah.
yeah,
I'm trying to think. Someone mentioned Dora. I love that you were coming to a national final called Dora with a song called Dora.
and it's loud as
What
hell.
was it?
That song is so loud. It is just right in your ear, all belting, and the beat drop is badass. Like I like it.
Andra
I
yeah, that
enjoy it.
one's
I
very
enjoy it.
memorable.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Andromeda, Dora, and Nema Te are probably the top 3 for now. I actually think it's a good selection overall. Again, it's improved. Like, it's much stronger than it was before. Wait a
Mhm.
second. This comment here. We're Balkan, can't you see that? Oh, yes. That's a great one. A wonderful line. We're Balkan, can't you see? We all work in Germany. And you know what? Maybe that's why my Instagram algorithm assumes I'm Balkan because
Mhm.
my VPN is set to Germany. Who knows? Um, but yeah, my Instagram feed assumes I live in the Balkans somewhere.
Mhm.
I don't know what
Mine
I
is
did to
currently
that
assuming I
to
live in
deserve that.
Bangladesh. But
Okay.
um no, yeah, I do think Dora coming to Dora with a song called Dora, that is just like guns out, and I love it. I do want
Mhm.
to highlight Uninterrupted by Noel, not because of the song itself, but because the music video had the most terrible cold lighting I've ever seen ever. They'll
Oh
even
my
have warm
god.
lighting behind her. Like they picked the worst possible lighting they could ever execute for this woman's skin tone, and that is 100% of the music video. They will put warm lighting all around her and then just like the grayest blue lighting that you've ever seen. I don't know what the song sounds like. I was just focused on the lighting. But
Some beautiful festival kingus lighting for a
yes,
music video, baby.
it was so cold. It was so cold. And it's like anyways, I'm not going to be dogging on that song for too long.
Oh my
Um
gosh. And now you have me nervous. My lighting's what is mine set to neutral, I think. Oh, that's not it. That's cold.
that's
Okay, I'm
warmer.
gonna go back to neutral. This is neutral.
That's nice. Um I do want to
Sorry.
highlight no, that's okay. Lana Mandaric Tama. I think that's probably my favorite song
Mhm.
of this selection. And it's just because it's Eurodancey, it's electronic, it has a beat drop, it's all of these things that kind of make it reliably what would be considered a quote unquote good Eurovision song. But
Yeah.
it's but like the quality of it is so far outpacing the rest of the entries, in my opinion, that it has a longevity that I'm not seeing anywhere else. So Tama, I'm highlighting.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see where that goes. I mean, it's all like Croatia and Greece are like the same days this week. So, dueling loyalties. And we're going to go ahead and head over to Greece because we keep putting off Greece. I'm not going to read Greek letters. I can't.
Okay, so yeah, let's go on to Greece. It's been a long time coming.
Okay. Right. So I guess you want to start with our little highlight there, because that is definitely what Ferto. That is definitely a memorable song. I enjoyed every second of it. Well, first
So
things first, I want to say shout out to the Color Studio for lending their studio
right
to Greece to do their videos. I was like, oh shit, we're going for colors. All
like
right.
that's the colors mic like
It was just giving colors. And I'm like, I guess the Color Studio was moved to Athens. Or, but yeah, so I know Oculus with Ferto was like one of the favorites. This was a lot of fun. And from what I understand, it's a critique of capitalism in the lyrical content.
I didn't read the lyrics. I don't understand the lyrics. I was not
That's what I've heard rumors of.
Okay.
I was hoping maybe you dove deeper into them than I had. Yeah, it was instantly like really catchy. I would say this needs to be trimmed back. Do we need 28 songs? No. No, we do not. But
we could have trimmed it back for sure.
Yeah. Evangelina is giving us a World Cup song. Hey, guess what? There's a World Cup this year.
So I was someone who, after Vale and her entry last year, I really loved her album Pepromeno, on which Vale was the pre-closing song, and the deluxe album was really nice too. This isn't just another Evangelia song. I say that with love. I say that with adoration for her sound, but like, girl, that fake K-pop type rap that you do, that switch up, that has it's just there. It's just there.
It's trying so hard to like be a song from Latin America that it's distracting for me. Like, it's fine, but that's not what I want for a Greek song.
Honestly, kind of what I really like about this, well, I mean, like, not so much this lineup, but how this lineup highlights Ferto as an entry is the fact that it kind of has a little bit of a part two effect from Marina Sati's song, Zari. It just has that early 2000s kind of like techno-y, like Nokia phone type level of cultural engagement. I don't know, it's unique. It has I don't know, I'm losing words right now, but it stands out. It has a hook, a pretty killer hook actually, and it's addictive. As a song itself, it's not nearly as artistically demonstrably advanced as Zari, but it definitely feels like it's responding to that same cultural narrative, and I like it. I'm really not mad at it, and it's the kind of song that would bug me in a different national selection. Like, I would not like this outside of what Greece is solely able to provide, Aquilas.
I want to just say I was disappointed by the comment section when I was looking at, as I was going listening to the songs on YouTube. Marceau shows up dressed as Lilu. I'm not seeing a single multi-pass reference. Even the hairstyling was giving Lilu, not the orange. Like, Lilu just went and, like, a little goth with the dye, like with her dye job, and I just want to say I'm really disappointed that the fans weren't there to provide you with my Fifth Element references. Maybe I'm just getting old.
No, it's like, I see what you mean by the Lulu of it. My thing is just like with the color studio, it's like I feel like you're over singing it, girl. Like, with the kind of song that this is, dial it back a little bit, because the song is not that. It's not that in your face. It's kind of just a single word the whole time. I'm not in love with it. I'll be honest.
I mean, I'm not. It's not bad. I would listen to it. What was the one I'm trying to think of that I liked a lot? It wasn't this one.
I liked a
Um,
handful. I liked a good handful.
oh my gosh, what was it? I did too. Like when I was listening to everything, was it this one? Honestly, my notes are behind me, and I am not gonna go grab them because I think a dog is laying on top of my notes. Um,
I
yeah.
do want to highlight this. Boss provides some interesting insight on Oferto. So it is about the unsatisfying fight for money and fame, contrasting with Akilas' poor upbringing and his attempts to make it a pretty closed and nepotism-heavy Greek music industry. Um,
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
that is like
that,
a critique of
that's cool.
capitalism.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I honestly, there's a lot of frustration globally with just like you can't make a living as an artist
Yeah.
alone. And oh, when AI comes for us all, um, it's gonna get worse. And like, yeah, no, it
Hmm.
there is a definitely, money does hold most people back from being able to pursue their dreams and being able to pursue things. Um,
Hmm.
so I do like the fact that we're getting kind of like that kind of vibe lyrically there. I really do appreciate that
Hmm.
because it's like I'm pretty sure that's what I had seen. Um, oh goodness. I'd hope not. If nepotism caused Job Nikki, Good Job to win, or Good Job Nikki to win due to nepotism in juries, that
That's
would be concerning.
that's that
Seeing
song
how
that
the
sounds like
fan favorite
unfascinating radio song. I'm pretty sure, right? Which song is that? Because I
that
think
was
I.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh yeah. It's too radio. It's basic. It's too basic for me.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of stuff here that was interesting. Like, what was it? Mad About It? I found myself enjoying a lot.
Hmm.
Again, we're kind of like in this weird rock space. I'm like, you know,
But like occasionally too, we do have songs that kind of float into a country songwriting space, like The Songwriter by Reverie. And there's another one too that's kind of
yeah.
like soft country that completely sets it apart from like the rest of the lineup. It's not coming up to me
I
immediately, but there are
actually
a
didn't
couple of
mind.
country entries.
Like the songwriter kind of surprised me. I'm like, this is a Greek national final song.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, there were some like clunky lyrics there, but it wasn't the worst.
Hmm.
And like, I feel like with a few of these in here, I feel like it's a minor tweaking, like just getting someone whose first language is English to help you flesh out some of these lyrics. We would have like a lot, like some really special stuff happening. Are you
Generally, yeah.
okay?
What? Oh no, I was just adjusting my seat.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Zaf, I really like too. That's interesting. I like Zaf's entry a lot. Uh, it feels kind of classically like a type of song that you would hear in Eurovision in like that Greece or Cyprus would send, kind of like in the
Hmm.
like Stifotia. It kind of reminds me of that realm of Hellenic type of entries. It feels very old, and I like the classicness of it.
100%.
Hmm.
Like again, I like when a song sounds like where it's from, even if it's like a tourist vibe of where it's from, and Zaf
Hmm.
does deliver with that.
Hmm.
Um, there's a lot of like Greeky instrumentationing happening on some of these songs. That just feels like it came out of nowhere sometimes. It's like
Marina, I
you
feel
guys
like
just
had
like
a big
toss that in.
part in that
Yes.
arena. Because I mean, what did we have prior to her? We had What They Say, we had Die Together, Last Dance, Supergirl, like all songs that don't feel characteristically Greek. Now we are back into the Hellenic sound. And Marina,
But
you did that.
the other part of that though is sometimes it feels like it's forced of some of these songs. Like they were like, "Oh, well, I had like some of them just feel like they toss that like sound in
Hmm.
for like a brownie point." And it's like it can't, it's a little bit like jarring.
Hmm.
Um
Here.
I saw this comment popped up and it made me giggle. That's why I started laughing. Um I mean,
I
you're not wrong.
with the type of song this is, and just kind of his phenotype a little bit too. I never would have
I'm just
thought that, but I don't disagree.
no, you know the lyrics alone, like you fell in love with a songwriter. Tell me she wouldn't write that herself.
Oh
You know
no,
what I
and
mean? It's 100%.
we would get like
It's
60 versions of
100%
that
accurate.
song. Hmm.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Like now that you mention it,
It sounds
I
chart
can't
chaser.
unsee it or can't
It sounds
unhear
like
it.
chart chasing.
I mean,
It
goodness
sounds like chart
gracious.
chasing. Also,
It's
low-key,
okay.
Achilles is probably my first crush to the national final season. He's cute, don't get me wrong, but Mark, come out here to the Bay Area, you will find 50 men on the sidewalk who look and talk exactly like him. It's not Greek, but who look and talk exactly like him within
Oh,
100
what?
feet. Like you will find plenty of those.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
Like that is just like that's just a guy from the Bay out here, and like with the
that's a guy
Gengar
from
necklace and
Brooklyn.
everything.
That's a guy from Brooklyn. Yeah, a Gengar
Mhm.
necklace. Oh my goodness.
I love
How many
he's
Pokemon?
happily cheesy. I'm coming over. Well, I mean, you better hurry because I don't know how long Bad Bunny's gonna be here. Probably just until like 4 p.m. today.
Oh my gosh.
But I
What is
think
happening in the Bay?
well, I mean, yeah, like I have a Super Bowl party to go to right after this, so that's why you see me in full trade. Um,
Really? It's so
I do. I do
early.
have no, I do because we're actually preparing and cooking and stuff like that too. So I
Will
know
there
it's
be
early.
lumpia?
It will be Filipino food. Lumpia, no, but sinigang, yes.
I want lumpia.
I always want lumpia. I
I
am
think I
a
have some in my
lumpia.
freezer. I think I
Like,
have some in my freezer probably.
yes. What kind? Shrimp, pork, chicken, or well,
My sister does a mix of shrimp and pork.
that's the best kind. That's the best kind.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
yeah,
like we always make extra and have it like stuff in the freezer just to
no,
cook up.
you need to have the fresh batch and then you need to have the frozen batch because those are good for a long time once they're frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Sorry. Oh, now I'm thinking about that. Okay, sorry. So yeah, we've been here for a while, kind of going through everything. Benidorm Fest. Don't forget we've got the 2 streams. And the
Hmm.
interviews will be going up shortly
Hmm.
on the YouTube channel that Jordan had
Yeah.
done.
Hmm.
Um,
It's going to be a
yeah,
whole week of coverage, you guys. Just stay on our socials. Remember to give us a like and subscribe, and check out the site if you want to read into a little bit of our articles, including Rosanila Galan's interview that Augusto did. We are actually going to be wrapping up coverage pretty quickly in comparison to previous years, so it's going to be a lot more action-packed right now. So yeah, just stay
yeah,
updated and keep an eye out for what we have posting.
yeah. All right. So thank you all again. We'll be back next week with all the results from our upcoming shows.
Hmm.
And I'm just taking a look to see what's going on the week after next. Just get an idea of what it looks like. The week after next week is quiet, so we'll be playing some more catch up. We'll have
That's fine.
Austria. Oh God, Austria.
We have Austria.
Whatever they're up to. Yeah, we'll talk about Austria next week.
Uh-huh.
And then probably do some pickup on Finland. We can, touch on Germany a little bit.
Hmm.
And yeah.
All
So
right. So it was a great stream,
is
you
it a
guys.
Friday?
Is what a Friday?
Lithuania's finals on a Friday
Is it really?
this year. It looks like it is,
Oh
which feels like a
gosh.
weird day to do it. But yeah, we'll be back soon.
All
And
right.
yeah, I've got Jordan has to go make lumpia. Or not lumpia, but
I might make lumpia,
he's got
but
to get
yeah.
rolling. He's got to get rolling.
All right.
Rolling,
Oh,
rolling, rolling. Oh no, why did I quote that song? That's not the
rolling
Super Bowl show we're watching.
and not that kind of rolling.
Bye.
But
Oh my
bye.
god.